far, the stream, 10 out of 10.
Indeed. Got that face.
And as always, bugs on my legs.
Bugs on my leg. Bugs on my leg.
Bugs on my leg. Looking like a fool with my bugs on my legs.
I got a big old
Just
head.
close your
Hey, ho.
You should just close the other windows.
Yeah, probably.
You do not need
But
that.
a dish best served mold,
My
though.
friend Cheese Crusader 42 started watching. I don't remember being friends.
Chunsoft.
I will give you the mouse in case it is needed.
Shaman looked really amazing. Just like, hello! The split screen looks really nice. Like, they did a good job on all that.
My favorite part of the game is the random images in the corner.
Yeah,
He looks super
part of
happy.
the original.
It's our face cam.
Oh, hey, look, it's Charlie Tin and Bulbasaur.
Oh yeah, it sure is.
How did that work out?
Bidoof.
So,
Oh goodness, it was cute.
assuming this is going up on YouTube and more than like 2 people are going to watch it, as a very brief bit of backstory, we did go through
Most.
most of the original one, all of the main game and some of the post game, and the starter in that one was a Charmander named Charlie Tin, and the partner was a Bulbasaur named Bulbasaur.
So it's just
and
kind of
they're-
ironic that they happen
yeah.
to be the cutscene guys here.
It's like it knows.
It's like a continuation of your story.
There was also an Absol named Lysol, a rarely used Magnemite named Slick, spelled S-L-I-Q,
Slick Q is how I
And,
prefer to pronounce it.
a Shuppet that I wanted to name Used Napkin, but we, forgot to.
There didn't appear to be a way to rename things, and I didn't enter the name at first. So.
Oh, what was the Sableye named?
Chupanibre.
Yeah.
Now we have to answer some pedantic questions that are going to piss me off, but here we go.
Let the questions begin.
And here's just an Earthbound battle
No.
scene.
Let's see.
What a fight!
What the fuck, dude? Open
You get voice acting? I don't know.
Who
Probably
wouldn't
not.
open it?
it. My studying style is, that.
Smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed. This. This.
Isn't Dunsparce a major character in Super Mystery Dungeon? I remember it being on the box cover. Box cover.
I
of one of the
honestly
games.
don't know. No.
Wow. Okay.
I don't give a shit.
It's too awkward to mention. Triggered.
Excuse me, game. How come we were using the bottom screen for 99%, and now we gotta look at the top screen? Fuck you, okay?
Your aura is the energy
Your
you
aura
radiate.
is, let's see. Oh, okay, there we go.
Relax. Calm yourself.
Uh-oh.
Press your fingertip gently.
Oh, you have
on
to have the
bone.
mouse, okay. I didn't, the first game requires the touchscreen at exactly no point, so, hold on, let me, where's the mouse? Here it is.
Is it supposed to be reading your pulse or something?
Clearly. It's like the freaking feeling tester from Black and White.
Your aura has been
Your aura is,
And what do we get?
a bow.
oh boy! A clear aqua blue, so I'm a water type?
Medikit, maybe?
That's a pretty
Medikit
color.
would be cool.
There's a lot of water types in the lineup. The brave type. Man, that doesn't
I'm-
sound like me at all.
I
I'm
know,
guessing
it's like,
Mudkip out
what?
of the
I
4
don't know
water
if that
starters
makes
because it's the
sense
one
to
I
me.
like the best. It's probably going to be Totodile, which I don't like.
I mean,
You don't push. You're not pushy at all.
No.
Like.
I'm also a little bit of a coward. Also, that's not what I was expecting.
Alright. That's a little overplayed, but I guess
Pikachu looks
that's
super
different.
happy.
Who will
though.
be my partner? No contest. Oh, what
Alright,
the fuck?
so-
Wait,
oh, wait.
how do I... Oh, okay. No contest. Whoops. You.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Why Cyndaquil?
Smokescreen.
Oh,
Alright.
I don't know anything about the game, so Could you zoom in the chat just a little bit?
Sure.
Because I can't read.
Yeah, give me 1 sec.
Because I am in the Twitter.
Okay. Remember, you can use the mouse to type the name if you want.
I want to use the. I can't. Shit. I like to use the controls as much as possible.
Okay.
We need a name for this guy.
The only things I've ever
Call him
nicknamed
Fire.
Cyndaquil before are Bernie and Cindy, so I'm not particularly interesting here.
Is it male or female?
This is male.
think it's male.
I think.
Where do you tell?
You don't right now.
Oh.
But I'm pretty sure it's male.
Ooh, we
Call
should
it, call
we should
it
name
Riley.
it.
It's a good unisex name.
We should name it something stupid based off the fact that the animal that it's based on is arguably either an echidna or a tenrec, and nobody knows what a tenrec actually is.
See, I name
I think
everything with real names,
we-
so I'm not going to be useful.
We need to establish a. We always have a stupid naming convention, and
It's
the
male.
rule here is going to be anything that is given to us by the plot gets a stupid nickname.
Okay.
So we need to establish a convention. What are we getting our stupid nicknames from?
Food is always fun. What about plants?
No, I mean it has to be something bad. Like that's the.
Strains of weed.
We wouldn't know any of those.
We got Google.
Like we do legendaries after Action 52 games. I'm trying to
Yeah.
think of like. I mean, we already name everything after YouTube hoops anyway, so it's like. I kind of like enchilada. That one works well because it is an echidna.
So are we going with food then?
I don't know. We'll figure it out later.
Oh, okay.
Enchilada, and the Pikachu will be named like. It'll just be Firebird. It'll just be like a migrant from my playthrough. We're not going with enchilada, huh?
I'm trying to do my normal, like, take the suggestion and spell it stupidly.
Ooh,
but I can't.
wait. What about the? What was it from Aqua Teen Hunger Force? Enchiladitos.
Oh, the Dorito brand.
Yeah. I think it was Enchiladitos.
I don't remember what the Dorito brand was. How is that spelled?
I don't know.
I think it's. Is this even gonna fit?
Enchiladet. Oh well. Enchilada's fine, I think.
Alright, fine. I can't do it. I can't think of anything better. I probably spelled it wrong too, but I'm okay with that. A storm at sea. We did that in the last game.
For the record, I don't actually remember what that face is from. It was some commercial, but I don't remember what it even was. Something hot dog related, I think.
Oh yeah. Shoot. I can't remember. We haven't had the opportunity to name the Pikachu yet, right?
No, not
I don't
yet.
think we have.
Oh, those are interesting looking waves. Not the usual Pokemon graphics. As always, 70% of the stream is just black.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, Pikachu will have Thunder Wave. That's useful. And Agility, but I think it doesn't learn that until a really high level. Meanwhile...
Yeah, the only Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game that I've played is the original, and I thought it had a good plot.
This Wigglytuff tent is a little concerning looking.
And here we have a footprint identifying crate. I'm just gonna put this. I'm gonna put that there, and then take it back.
Because Shuffle has to have every Pokemon have a winking variant.
Get a load of this guy.
Well, this game is already good because it has a Coughing in it. Coughing is the best Pokemon.
It wasn't a treasure, it was a rock.
I go God's face.
Have we already met the villain? Are we 5 seconds into the game and we know who the villain is?
Does it usually do that?
No. Well, close enough.
Bubbles!
Boobers.
Zubat doesn't need eyes, he's a bat.
Except bats totally have eyes.
But they use echolocation.
But they also use their eyes.
Nope. Only echolocation.
What if I ate one piece of shrimp?
I suppose you mean.
Yeah, these sure are some bubbles. You know, by the beach, the place that a Cyndaquil would naturally find relaxing, being weak to water
So, who's
and
blowing,
ground.
Yeah.
Who's blowing the bubbles?
Some
Couple
Krabby
Krabbies.
in a fourth dimension somewhere.
How are they blowing the bubbles?
They just do that.
I mean,
Oh.
bubbles a move they learn, so. Where am I?
And why do I feel so Pikachu?
It's too bad I can't really do a Danny DeVito voice, or otherwise I'd totally do that for the Pikachu.
I have not played Sky or Darkness or Time before. This is my first time going through. I've played the first 5 minutes of Sky. I got to like. I remember that at some point soon we go back to that footprint identifying stand and get our footprint identified, and that's all I remember.
Yeah, I know that the story in this gets dark, but I don't actually know anything about it, so yeah, no spoilers.
That's okay. The story in the first one got pretty fucked up at a certain point too, so that's okay.
So how many of them are there?
How many
games?
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games?
There's
Yeah.
4 generations of them.
Oh, okay.
This one was Gen 4.
My name.
Alright, so anyway, if we're going with the Firebird naming scheme, it should probably be named after one of the other cheat commandos. So the options are Gunhaver, Silent Rip, Krakotage, Rip Burger, Flash Fight, just gun.
Just
okay.
gun.
Just gun. Alright.
I like it.
But what about Rip Burger or Krakotage?
Nope, just gun. Gun flavor.
And then there's the Doppelgangers, which are Fudge Clank, Swamp Slash, Dry Ghost, and I forget the fourth one.
That's my rock. Excuse me, you're a fucking Coughing, which is a joke, and a Zubat, and I'm a Pikachu. This isn't gonna happen very well. And we're on the beach, where there's water. If the anime's to be believed, that's bad news for you.
Oh, because electricity.
Because, like, if things get wet, they suddenly become weak to electricity, regardless of what they were before.
Right. That makes sense.
So here we have Enchilada and
Enchilada
Gun.
and Gun.
These are,
I'm probably going to be making a lot of Power Thirst references because of the...
that is why I picked Gun.
yeah, because we have Chocolate and Rawberry, and then the new flavors Manana, Fizzbitch, and Gun.
We have to use Manana and Fizzbitch at some point. That
Power
has to be the
Thirst
thing
now comes in Doves!
White milk.
Shazam! Oh no, I have no items.
That's white milk.
That's not what that button is supposed to do. Moves.
Fight milk
Thundershock,
again?
Growl, and
From Always Sunny.
Tackle,
know if I
Lair, and
remember that.
Smokescreen.
Yeah, I remember Mac and Charlie were making milk.
Target defense by one
White
level. Good choice. Smokescreen, fantastic. This guy's already paying for himself. But for now, you need to... what happened to Dedicated Traveler? Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll just... fuck it. Wait, hold on. Is this defense? Oh, snap, son! Now all I need is something to incapacitate enemies and we're set.
Well, you'll be getting Thunderwave at, like, level something before
Why
16,
didn't you
I
kill the
think.
Corsola?
Because he was in my way. You can carry one item. That's garbage. No!
Yeah, we
this
know-
is why I wanted the Dedicated Traveler IQ, damn it.
We know about the gummies. Bulbacease was given about 500 gummies through the course of the game, and nobody else.
Aw.
Bulbacease was a little bit broken. Because it... Kabuto. Huh. Because it had,
This is an interesting first dungeon. A lot better than the Tiny Woods in the first game.
Yeah. Yeah, I had Bullet Seed, which was surprisingly powerful. Sleep Powder and Leech Seed, which worked very well in conjunction with each other. And I think its other move was just Razor Leaf, which was just a worse Bullet Seed.
Wow, they slowed this the fuck down. Hold on. Maybe they didn't. Maybe it's just me. Options. Touchscreen. No. Touchscreen off. Top screen. Oh, there's a
Map.
controls listing right there.
Yeah.
That might come in handy, but
I guess if you made the top screen the map, it
it
would be kind of hard to see, because it's small, but I don't know.
Well, I'll try map and team. Job. Text log team stats controls. Okay, map and team for now. Bottom screen clear. Actually, yeah. If I have the clear map, then there's no sense in. This might as well just be team stats. Grids, yes. Speed, crank that shit. Far off pals, don't give a shit. Damage turn, no.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I assume having it off makes the game
D-pad
faster.
attack.
D-pad attack off. Check direction. I don't know what that means. Perfect.
I've not played any of the mystery dungeons. I just watched him play through the first one, and basically we kind of riffed it together. The gameplay is... Wait, what the fuck is that thing?
I don't know. What is that? Oh, that's a Shellos.
Oh. Okay. But the gameplay is repetitive, but it's also very strategic, and it can definitely get interesting if you let it. The story's pretty good, and it also is just kind of fun to make fun of at times.
Hey, this isn't 3 floors. I've been lied to. Beach. Oh, okay. Yeah, this definitely is a pit. It's too bad that he's not a Torchic, because then that would actually work. Go to the store, sell it for a single Poké-Dollar. That's
You guys are
probably what
dicks.
it's worth. I already ordered Super. It's coming in the mail.
However, we do not have a 3DS capture card.
Nope. So I'm going to be playing that on my own, probably. Wait, I actually have to fight you guys? Oh, well, you guys are fucked.
Everyone fop.
Okay, you are going to do only Smokescreen first. I see that this is the, like, boss music from the first game, but not an inferior remix, but that's okay.
Inferior being.
Inferior! Okay, so I have Tail Whip. I don't have anything I can throw. Go for it. Gosh, why'd we all start so spread out? You're probably dead. Okay, no, never mind. He's higher level than me. He fucking missed.
The move missed gun.
What does became a whiffer mean?
It means he
Lower
can't hit
accuracy.
shit. I don't
This
know
game
what it
has
actually
this game
means.
has really weird status effects.
I don't know what it actually means. Like, I don't know why they chose that word.
Yeah.
You don't have status checkers, so you're probably gonna be stupid. So just don't. Just Whatever, just use this. Wait, defense is not gonna help me here. Just attack them, whatever, I don't care. I don't need this level of strategy for this. You're dead. Yeah, that's gonna do a lot. Get out of here. Oh, I missed!
Why is there a skull over you?
I am poisoned.
Oh.
Get your ass whooped! Your ass down. Goddamn false grader.
How did we lose?
The first mystery dungeon has... So it's the best sound font.
Were we the bad guys?
No, I don't mean Superior Remix. I think it was better sounding in the original. They made this one more mellow, but the point of the song is not to be mellow, it's boss battle music. Yeah, I got a rock! Relic fragment. Did we get to visit the buried relic? Because in the first game, the buried relic is excellent. I mean, if you say so.
How did I, the master of unlocking things, lose to a starter in an electric type?
There must be a back door around here somewhere. You were almost a Jill sandwich. That's quite the mystery. Gun?
Worst name.
It's a good thing I don't give a shit about names.
Fizz bitch. I'm trying to think what Pokemon should be named that.
Just the first female one that the plot gives us. Because I won't name things that aren't going to join the team, or I'm not going to name things that the plot doesn't just hand us.
Okay.
Because if I don't do that, it'll be hard to keep track of them all. No.
What's your phone call?
Huh?
What's your phone call?
What do you mean?
Well, Allie called me and I wasn't sure why. And it was just a couple minutes ago, so I wasn't sure.
Oh. I don't think so.
I was expecting more sarcastic responses than that, but okay. I'm gonna team up with this guy named Enchilada. You only get one? Okay. I mean, the last game gave you two that weren't the starting partners.
Just Magnemite and Absol, right?
Yeah. Enchilada and Gun formed an ex. No, they didn't. We haven't done that yet.
I guess you'll
This turned out to be the first step into many fantastic realms of adventure that awaited their arrival. Okay, yeah, whatever. Well, there's the mystery solved. I think I know where it goes.
Goes what?
The rock that we just
Oh.
got back from the coughing and the Zubat. I think it goes right there. Well, the title's covering it up now, but
The Rock of Gibraltar.
yes. This is like the Rock of Gibraltar, man. Oh man, there's even title cards. Wow. Man, last time it took half the game for us to become wanted criminals. Now we're already staring at the prison cell. Yes. The fact that there's a gate that
I've
checks
got
your
a gun with me
footprint.
this time. I have to be brave. But who needs courage when you have a gun?
Well, no shit. I mean, I'd be happy to, but I can't. Well, no one could fall through
go on my
unless you're
feet.
like a palisand. Then you could probably fall through.
Yeah, like a muck.
Tickle
Or
my
not.
feet.
It's our old friend Diglett.
Honestly, I'm okay with spoilers for the first game. I've played that game back in front. Josh has played that game with me back in front. And the game came out in like 1986, so you know it's like the only spoilers I don't want are spoilers to this game or Super Mystery Dungeon, because these are both games I haven't played through that I intend to play through right now.
Yeah. Not much.
Oh, banana!
Oh.
Got some
Oh.
good teams going on here.
Well, then why the fuck did you let us in? Like, isn't this what you have a sentry for, to keep out riffraff? Oh, I'm sure your training ain't that hard. I've been through worse. I've been through a lot worse than your shit.
First Hadoo, nothing. There's 3 Hadoos here.
Alright, I'll be over.
But Kecleon's recruitment wasn't 1% in the first game, it was negative 34.9%.
There's a terrifying Krogong statue on the left eating the character portrait. Yes.
Ellie wants me to braid her hair.
Really?
Okay.
She's had a rough day, apparently.
I see.
She's like, I really wish you were here so you could braid my hair. And I'm like, really? That's
So-
it? That's all you want?
That's
Okay.
all you have to come over
That's
for.
all I have to go over for.
Alright.
I'm like, okay. I guess I'll be over there in a minute. The manager's needy, man.
I guess.
I'll be back.
And as always, Wigglytuff has the greatest face.
I think that's the same sprite as from the first game.
Yeah. So in the last game, it was Team Gen 1ers.
It's gotta be something equally stupid, but we can't reuse Gen 1ers.
I know, and you have a Gen 2 on the team anyway.
Yeah.
My quest to become king of the local Pizza Hut has not started. I'd have to actually, like, do something about that.
How many characters do I get? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Actually,
7,
W might take up more space than others. I don't know if it's character-based or...
8. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, good. I'm glad it... So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is how many we get.
I mean, it could just be Power Thirst, but I feel like that's a bit easy.
Yeah. Just the letter I 10 times would have been a good name.
Yeah.
Or it could be the letter V 6 times.
Yeah, it could be, but that would be a little bit dumb.
Yeah.
Let's see. Haberdashery. No, that's too long, probably.
That's not going to fit.
Hegemony.
Team Hegemony.
I don't know.
There we go.
What the hell is that?
Street Hawk.
What does that even mean?
That's from Jontron's California Games review.
Oh.
What do you think I am, some kind of street hawk?
Okay. Yumta.
From now on, you can now visit the Serene Sea friend area. Well, there's just the music box. Oh. But what, we don't get to keep the box itself? The box is pretty important.
I think I heard like one excellent note there. It was like,
Sky Blue Bow. What does that do? I have not seen that before. Let's do our best. Gun.
yeah.
Man, our room is
It's a couple
pretty
of
good.
nests.
Yeah.
Krazawa Palace.
General Scales!
He throws blue towels. I mean foxes.
I meant to say that she was a fox.
Yeah, first game you have a house, like, modeled
Yeah.
after your face.
Yeah.
This game you just get a little stack of hay.
Yeah, it's quite a downgrade. I'm not impressed.
Let me tell you something. The moon.
Let me tell you, the moon. And why do I feel so like I'm repeating jokes?
You don't want to know about it here.
The trees are huge, look.
To catch the moon. Well, I mean, there is Lunatown.
Okay. Alright.
The next morning.
This morning. I miss that music so much.
Hello, Loudred.
Alright. You say so. Oh yeah, we got drunk and signed up as apprentices. Now we're just in the army. We didn't even get a stick of gum.
This ham gun is all bones.
Is that a crawdad over there?
Yeah, I guess so.
Crawdaunt? That's a pretty
it's
evolved Pokemon there.
Corfish.
Oh, is it a Corphish? I thought it was a Crawdaunt.
Looks like a Corfish. I don't know why you're pointing that one out when there was also a Bidoof.
Well, because I thought it was weird to have some, like, higher level Pokemon here at the, like,
Oh.
first day training stuff.
There's a Dugtrio.
There is a Dugtrio. There's also a Sunflora, but at least in that case, it evolves with a Sunstone. I could accept that a level 1 Sunkern tripped on a Sunstone. I don't agree with any of those rules. Watch me. Oh, I just have control now. Well then why did you give me the option to wander? Damn it. I was gonna do anything but go over there. Yeah. Okay. No, but alright. The flow of time is getting messed up.
Oh.
When? Why? What?
Why? I'm trying to pay attention to the game, but I keep missing various dialogue boxes
Oh,
when I
I'm
look
sorry.
over at the chat. And, no, it's
If I need to go slower, I
No,
can.
it's
I was
fine.
just reading it straight. I'm not completely ignoring the chat, but I am paying 90% of my attention to the game.
yeah.
Mystery dungeons. So gun. What's up with it, gun?
You lose half of your memory,
Or more.
or
And then you get kicked right out. The explanation in the first game was electromagnetic waves. Here, you just get kicked out.
because magnetism.
Yeah, it made perfect sense there.
Magnetism makes time not pass in caves in Pikmin 2,
Yeah,
and it and it causes pee.
caused random layouts.
Causes pee.
Causes.
Rocky Bluff.
Is that going to be our first dungeon?
Very expensive.
Is it Rocky Bluff?
Rocky Bluff may have had nothing to do with Mr. Dink, but it reminded me of the show anyway because of Bluffington and BB Bluff. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
heard.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do our best, gun.
We'll never get old. Drenched Bluff.
And we've got fossils again.
16 items. What happened to the 20 from the first game? Some items like bows only work. Oh yeah, what is that sky blue bow I got? Let's hold on. There it was. What is this? What is this?
Damn.
Yeah, I don't want to lose that. I know what that does, and I know what that does. Is that special defense? Yeah, may as well take that. Oh no, that Lily has it out for me.
Oh no.
Wait, what? Oh, it stays in the. Okay, so now there's not like individual inventories now. Good, I'm glad. That was annoying as fuck in the first game.
The Pokédex says that Spoink has to keep its heart beating by constantly bouncing. So it's not the
Okay,
pearl.
kick your ass. Get over here.
But, I tend to not believe the Pokédex is various shit anyway, so I don't know. Yeah!
Yeah!
Hey, come on down, come on to Nord, find the Cyber Spirit. Yeah, I don't know what the
Yeah,
hell
that
that
just
was.
kind of died.
Come on down, we've got the Death Star.
And
Come and see the Toad.
Seize the toad.
Dude.
He is the world's money. You're telling me. Oh, hold on. Max Elixir. Gotta get it. Yeah. Yep. Been there, done that. Let's go. Shit, I didn't mean to do that.
Do what?
I went to the right on accident. I'm not gonna give myself the sky blue bow.
You can hit select to switch
Because
your partner's moves quicker, damn it.
If I die, it's guaranteed that I lose it if I'm holding it. Oh, well, actually, come to think of it, that was the case in the first game. I don't know if that's the case here, but I don't really want to find out. Excellent!
Excellent. Now try the silver coin challenge.
You can hit select to switch your partner's moves quicker. What do you mean? It doesn't do that here. It also works for me, so it's not exclusive to my partner.
Did you lose all your items when you died? I thought you just lost a random assortment of them.
It is a random assortment of them, but you were guaranteed to lose the ones you were holding. Oh, whoops, didn't see you guys. Hold on.
Here.
Yeah.
Good to know that sound effect is still in here.
I actually didn't hear it very well. Is it exactly the same as it? Wait.
It was pretty similar.
Shit, that money's on the ground. Money on the ground, money on the ground.
Silver balloon popping game. Oh, did you play the DS version? That was fucking trash.
Yes, geez, I did say that was with the old system. I pointed that out and then said that that might not be the case, but I don't really want to find out. I assume it's probably not the case anymore since they don't have their own inventory, so there's no reason to do that. But never know. I don't really want to find out. Let's just go the long way around the room there.
Brrr.
They improved the level up sound. That is good. It sounds more satisfying now. Okay. Moving on. Picking
Seed.
up all the seed in the world. No, I most certainly did not hit right. Oh, does the objective still say just go? Others, mission objectives. Search for Spoink's Pearl. How specific? Okay.
I mean, the way we're playing the game is by looking at the stream window itself, so the top screen is pretty small.
Yeah, it's really hard to see what the top
I
screen
see
says from where we're sitting.
not really anything wrong with having the map overlaying the game. It usually doesn't really block anything.
In the original, I would let, even if the map got really big, I would still just let it overlay the game anyway. If I needed to look at the map more closely, I would set it to shaded, but other than that, I'm okay with it being there. However, just for the, just out of curiosity, I will switch it to, will you fucking die, sir, please? Will you, am I gonna die to a fucking chingling? You handle it. Or don't handle it. Please?
Is this Gen 1 rap? Is that what's happening here?
Okay, well, he's not going to hit anymore. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Never had so much
There's just
trouble.
a pig's bladder.
That's a Petraberry. What isn't Final Fantasy VIII? Or, in what way? Why? What? What's wrong with Final Fantasy VIII? Don't answer that. Others... Map. No, not map. Options. Top screen. Let's take a look at... Oh, you can't have it be just the map? Shit. Oh, yes you can. Oh, I like that a lot better. We're going with that. Are you guys gonna come after my ass? No. Oh, they came after me.
Oh, I'm now realizing that the enemy Pokemon have genders, so I guess Attract doesn't just work on everything universally.
I liked Attract working on everything, though. That was good.
Oh, why'd you look at that?
Let's hurry back.
And then just Giratina.
Yeah, that's about normal for this. Climb to the top of a featureless mountain. Oh, here's Zapdos, okay. I will discard a Warp Seed. I also received a Calcium, damn it. Throw away an item.
But is it
Warp
intelligent
Seeds.
calcium, though?
Unfortunately, no.
I would make a joke about it being Bum Civilian,
fucking
but
God.
Bum Civilian. Oh no, here's the Bum Civilian joke because this is iron.
This is iron. Here's Bum Civilian.
An experiment was carried out to add a quantity of sulfuric acid to a piece of iron. We're going to use about 0.5.05 microgallons. As you can see, it has turned.
0.5.
Yeah, it has turned into brown iron, also known as Bum Civilian.
Bullshit, it fucking does. Excuse you. That's my 2,000 Poke, which isn't even that much. No. Well, then I don't want to be a part of your guild. I'll make my own guild with blackjack and hookers. How
Oh my.
that Loudred just had a seizure over there.
Oh! That is some very excited eating.
I'm sorry, is there a train in here or is it just me? Endless trash!
Bum Civilian.
I want to know how to get Pokemon to have the same move twice. Because the Spinarak that just had Fury Swipes twice was just the best.
It was actually strangely useful.
It was very useful because there was no way it was going to run out of Fury Swipes. It had so many Fury Swipes.
Fury Swipes?
It had all the Fury Swipes in the world. It was more effective than Sandshrew.
Scream.
This morning. I thought it said up and eat 'em. I was like, what? This.
Save
one.
and return
That's
to
the big
top menu. Roll.
I have shit to do! I gotta deposit my shit! I gotta sell shit!
Take a look at my shit.
It looks like it's worth Poke.
No, P.
That's true, it is P. What lines?
Probably like you two are wandering around lost.
Oh, that sucks. I don't want to keep hearing those lines. Oh, so there's job boards for like separate categories. That's cool. That's neat.
I don't
I'm okay
remember what
with
the
that.
title is.
It's Yokelman Enigma Dong. Man, I don't remember.
I know I added Skooks to the end of it.
Yeah, Skooks is at the end of it. I don't know, it's some garbage words I just threw together.
Yokelman Enigma Dong Expedition of Skooks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right. Oh, good. Okay. I was about to say, you are not about to throw me into another dungeon before giving me access to the shop. Bitch. Yeah, I have no idea why that Spinnerack had Fury Swipes twice. We checked its moveset. It doesn't learn Fury Swipes twice. It just had it twice. I have no idea.
Yeah, I just didn't bother with the Mew escalation, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I also forgot to bother with the Shiny Rayquaza competition. I did like a very shitty run of it once, and then never tried again after that.
Okay, so
So I just got a couple like
here's
basic items.
a Krogunk that does The Game Won't Tell Me. That's a useless room. That's my room, I assume. And I assume that's the Wigglytuff Club. Oh, here's the town, okay. Oh. But I thought I'd do that at the bed. Okay.
By golly, it's a handy spot. This is the Wayne Square.
It's called Treasure Town!
There's no way Bidoof doesn't sound like that.
Okay, so Duskull is now the bank instead of Persian, which as far as I'm concerned is an upgrade.
Yeah.
Electivire Link Shop, definitely an upgrade from fucking Gulpin. Okay, don't get to do that yet, alright, that's fine.
Nice trapped in a hole.
Okay, so the exact... Okay,
Mama mashed potatoes.
yeah.
I see a horsey at the bottom.
Alright, I'm okay with that. I don't see why Gulpin and Persian got changed, but the other two stay the same. Like, there's nothing really wrong with it, it's just strange.
Oh, sucks! Yeah, he totally is goofy.
He's just goofy. It's because of the buck teeth.
But is he golfy?
He's not gooby, that's for sure.
Goofy's got donk.
Put a little bit of a bangin' donk on it. Man, look at this. With this yeah. With this controller, I have a hard time going in a straight fucking line.
Mm.
You. This.
I kind of like Gulpin, but I hate Persian.
They switch. Okay, so they give you the ability to do this now, but they switched it to L. Alright. Let's see.
Geopebble 5. What, did they get rid of the Gravella Rock?
It is just the Gravella Rock. You can have that. You can have this. This. And that's pretty much it. 90p. No, I don't want to... What do you have for sale? Some gummies that I'm not going to buy. And a max elixir, and that's it.
Okay. Geopebble is a worse version of the Gravella Rock.
Oh, in what way is it worse? I didn't need sleep seeds in the first game. I don't see why I'd need them here. Oh, they just do less damage? Okay, that sucks. Graveler rocks are still in, but they come later. Alright.
That seemed like a worthwhile distraction there.
Okay. Uh-huh. Mr. Kecleon and Mr. Kecleon. Here's Mario and Luigi Mario. Well, that's mine now. I was joking, I didn't mean... But then suddenly the Earth exploded.
Okay.
No, it was too much exercise for... Oh. Okay.
That was something that occurred. It ain't got no arms.
That, you know what? That Azrael didn't look eternally depressed to me. Something's wrong.
Yeah. I like the review of Azrael saying that, like, in the official artwork it looks like it's about to be killed. It was not wrong.
Oh shit, did we see some shit in the future? Is that what that was? Hey you, I got business for you. Or R and L to select everything. That is convenient as fuck.
Man.
Tell you what, you can take everything. R and L. There we go. Take everything, all of it. It'll be useful later. Oh, that's good. Hold on, wait. I didn't explore very well. Let's see, we got these two. What's your excuse?
Excuse for what?
For existing. Oh, here's used napkin.
Yeah.
Team Ebony. That's racist.
But is
Excuse you.
But is it Ebony, Darkness, Dementia, Raven Way?
And then, okay. If we go to the left, do we see a giant base in the shape of a skitty? No. No, that got eaten by the ocean. The storage is limited. Bullshit. You fucking get whatever, like... What is this? Hey, Zatu's over here now. Good, I don't have to go to the Great Canyon every time the guy needs to tell me that he took a shit. Oh. Plot. Given that Drowsy is like the... Like... Drowsy and Hypno are known for, like, disturbing things. I wouldn't trust that he told you kids that he knows where your thing is. He's gonna help you find it. I don't know.
I did have a Hypno named Unmarked Van in the randomized crystal playthrough.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It did it to itself.
Unmarked Van. It's a good
So that...
If that isn't the equivalent of getting brownie points, I don't know what is.
Gets a call to go over and braid her hair, and then literally gets a brownie.
I got a cookie out of it though.
Okay.
What the hell?
So you guys didn't even hang out? It was literally just, here, do this for me, okay, now get out?
We hung out a few minutes, yeah.
Okay.
There wasn't much going on.
Like, why was the hair braiding so, like, drastically needed?
I don't know, she just really wanted her hair braided.
Okay.
And Anton doesn't know how to do it. So I'm apparently the only one who knows how. But it was kind of funny. So I have to question Otter's question. Are we really watching that, and what does that mean?
There was a Drowsy helping some kid, Azurill and Meryl earlier, and Drowsy and Hypno are... Their Pokédex descriptions describe them basically as pedophiles.
Oh, okay. I
Not quite, but people have exaggerated it to that.
Bidoo's supposed to be waiting for us on the guild's upper underground floor. That might be expecting a bit much of Bidoof. You. Take my money. I trust you with my 367p.
Oh, so it'll rest here as long as you want, forever as you wish, instead of I will guard it jealously. And there's just, like, strangely Native American looking Marowak base.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. I didn't show you it in the first game, but there was a Makuhita dojo if you went down from the main plaza. We just never did it because...
What did it do?
Nothing.
Oh,
It was
okay.
for training purposes. You get an item if you beat all of them, but it's just a ginseng, so it's like whatever. What's down here? Okay, that was a good screen. Here's the starting beach. Okay. I'm sure that's the cave that has Mewtwo in it,
Alright.
because it's a cave that I'm arbitrarily not allowed into that's near the beginning, so it
But
has
it's
to
not
have-
being blocked by a guy with an afro.
Well, it's being blocked by a guy with, flame spikes that come out of his back.
I like that team over there. Shit, and Final Evolution.
Yeah.
Okay then. Judging their team.
Yeah.
Their team sucks. Now we're gonna go kick someone's ass. 'Cause they done fucked up.
So they hired the new prep guy.
Oh, okay.
He's in the system. I'll be training him on Thursday. Apparently he's nice, so that's good.
I've actually heard of Team Tasty. That one I read about in the Pokemon reviews that I'm going through.
Team Tasty.
Yes.
I don't suck. I'm good at this.
Oh, there's Team Tasty.
So what do they want to do? Fill the world with treats?
I'm pretty sure Diglett and Dugtrio do have arms and legs, they're just never shown.
He hasn't kicked ass before. He is not ready to take names. Uh-oh.
If there was a team of 3 Diglett.
This is getting dangerously close to what I was joking about, goddammit.
We got a Predator here.
Let me guess, Azuriel's gone.
Did he get taken away into an unmarked van?
I think he got taken by the unmarked man.
But did the van have candy in it?
Probably.
What do you mean I completely missed the second vision scene? No, I didn't. I saw it.
May I have some of the cookie?
Get your own cookie.
Hmm?
Get your own-
Well, I didn't mean that. I meant like in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Okay.
It's just by that point I hadn't already made the joke yet. I have no items, okay? That's not what I wanted to do. You get out of here. Oop. That's what you think, Geodude.
So this game has no friend areas, right?
I think this game has friend areas. I think I think the game XIC a tough enemy to make it dizzy and behave strangely. That's new. I think this one has friend areas. I think the game that got rid of friend areas was Super Mystery Dungeon?
Cheese says it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
So we can just start recruiting stuff right from the beginning, other than level requirements, I guess.
There isn't a recruitment search thing, so I assume we can't recruit anything yet.
Yeah, maybe it's plot required.
Uh-oh, here's a Spinnerack. He's gonna kick my ass with his 2 Fury Swipes.
I like how the level up noise is like twice as loud as everything else. I think the strategy in every dungeon is just to rush it.
For the most part. There is a dungeon in the original that the strategy was not to do that, but we didn't do that dungeon.
Not the one where you start at level 1.
No. Well, that would be another one where that's also the case, but there is a specific dungeon in the first game where the whole gimmick is you can't rush it. Unless you have the X-ray specs, then you kinda can. Slumber Orb. No.
Yeah, the girl named Lostelle was a little bit on the nose.
Actually, hold on, let's stay here. There we go. I was talking about the Deoxys dungeon, yes. That is one of the one of the few dungeons that Josh and I did not do. Wow, fuck you. I don't know, you'll probably catch up to me pretty quickly because even though I, for the most part, know what I'm doing, I also am intentionally going slower to, you know, enjoy the game and its plot and stuff. And so there's going to be a lot of times where I just take my time a lot, so you probably have a good chance to catch up to me. I'll tell you what,
Oh, this game doesn't have all the Gen 4 Pokemon?
what ones are missing? Is Arceus missing?
Oh, well,
Is
close
it-
enough then.
Is it only Arceus that's missing? Are we full on health? No, Enchilada's missing some. Oh shit.
And here's just a new arena.
Oh, this was a
You know,
mistake.
why not?
Go for it. That's what you get. Who are you? I don't like you.
I forgot that Nintendo and Game Freak like to pretend that event Pokemon didn't exist until they were revealed.
Well, I no longer have any attacking moves, so it looks like I'm gonna get to do this.
It's kind of adorable, actually. They know perfectly well that the internet freaking like dumps the data of the games this day that they're released and immediately knows about all the mythicals, but they like to pretend that they're still a secret.
I don't think Leer actually affects my ability to, here. I don't think Leer will increase the attack of my just like regular nudge attack, will it? I don't think it will. Maybe.
Oh yeah, this game has the physical special split, doesn't it? That's good to know.
Yeah, I guess it should.
Because that was really annoying in the last one.
Yes, it moves are individually marked as that. Also, it has hit ratio and power.
Alright. Sleep Seed.
So now that moves actually have a power rating, there's probably not. You probably can't just like Leer and Fury swipes a bunch and just instantly kill everything anymore, which is a damn shame.
Well, I mean, didn't
No,
they have power levels before? They just weren't, like, shown.
I don't think they did.
I mean, I assume they have to be, otherwise something like Tackle would be the same power as, like, Hyper Beam.
I mean, from... yeah, I mean, I guess. This is not going very well. Do I
Yeah,
have any
this
max
is,
elixirs? No.
This is,
I
not
have
the
no
greatest.
ordinary.
Gen 1 Mystery Dungeon game.
Puts enemies to sleep. Let's do that.
Doduo gets early bird, so be aware of that.
You stop doing that. Just kill the thing. Thank you. Uh-oh. I think it missed. Oh, good.
Hmm.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna let me keep going for a while there. Good. No, that didn't go well. Okay, so the lack of moves, the lack of moves and PP for those moves is very much a problem.
Did you want to get the Max Elixir?
I guess I don't have much of a choice, do I? Looks like if you don't go in with a Max Elixir, you're not going to make it out alive.
So right now you just have Leer or Tail Whip, Growl, and Thundershock, right?
Yep, that's it.
I think Quick Attack is pretty early on.
Did I lose all my money? Yes.
God damn it, Kev.
Wait, hold on. No. You can have this, and that's it. And then I want... Do I only have one Max Elixir? That does me a suck. Oh, they're not sorted. What is this?
They
don't stack
there are
anymore.
buttons at the bottom. Do those... How do you even access those? Select?
Probably via
Save?
the touch screen would be my guess.
No.
I assume anything those buttons do, I can do with the controls. Wait, it says 12 out of 64 there. Does that mean this can only store up to 64 items?
I'm assuming.
That's bad.
Buy it.
Okay. I don't know how many floors this dungeon is. Fuck it, I'm taking these. Now that I know that storage inventory space is
expands.
so severely limited,
Expand on.
it expands over time. I'm taking this.
God damn it, Kev.
And the bag expands over time. When you say over time, is it just plot events? When your team rating goes up, so they gave actually doing missions a purpose in this game then. Okay. No. I already did my menu and I'm ready to go. I assume I save first, for one, so that this doesn't happen again. Okay, hold on, now I gotta know. What is this? No. Okay, I gotta read this one.
There's a,
Yup,
Yup,
journal.
yup, journal.
there's a Harry Potter Pokemon Go game.
What?
Yeah, it's called The Magic Go.
Oh,
So what? Like you go around and find random shit in the street.
It's like it looks like Magical Beast or something. It's really weird. I just
Is it like Garfield Go?
I
Meow.
don't know.
Meow.
But it's augmented reality.
Meow.
Look, the map screen looks exactly like Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
I like the Garfield Go.
Meow. Meow.
I should try it.
Stuffing your face as usual. I gotta have a good meal. Garfield, you lazy fat cat. Why are you so fat? I eat, John.
Oh.
It's what I do.
There's the map. Huh. So these are actually relative to the... Okay, that's cool. Well, Cyndaquil's just standing on a trap. Oh, nice. Shit.
For anybody who enjoys stupid Garfield parodies along the lines of Garfield, there's a comic called Gramfel. Gramfel. It's basically like bootleg Russian Garfield, except it's like very existential and weird.
Doodle-doo. A Wonder Tile is a trap. It's just the only trap that's actively beneficial. Boost spec depth. Let's do that. I'm gonna set this and use them. Oops.
Don't let the sticks get stepped on by a rhino or they'll turn into
And
balls.
then, let's see. I don't know how to, here. You can have this. And you can have this.
Eat your goddamn iron. Bum civilian.
Hello.
First steel type we encounter that gets recruited has to be named Bum Civilian.
I don't want to nickname things that get recruited. It'll just make it really hard for me to keep track of what's recruited and what isn't.
Yeah, I guess.
Pitfall traps didn't send you up a floor, they always sent you down a floor. So, if you were in a dungeon that the exit was at the bottom, then that was a good thing. If you were in a dungeon whose exit was at the top, then that was a bad thing. Oh shit, that was a mistake.
It did do damage though.
Which is why I say that Wonder Tiles are the only traps that are actively beneficial. Pitfall traps can be, but they aren't always. In the RNG manip for Buried Relic, you intentionally go through a pitfall trap twice because it would be faster than going to the exit, which is hilarious.
Where are the 3 cheese pizzas?
I eat those food.
Where are the taco shells? I hate those food. Where did all the hamburger helper go?
Well, then I guess we're not nicknaming anyone but Enchilada and Gun.
And Pink Rhino here. I like Pink Rhino.
Hold on, what's your moveset?
Not much.
There we go.
Okay, that's good to know.
Okay. I kind of figured that was the case given how the first game works, but I never knew the specific numbers. This music has a very Pikmin vibe to it.
Guess I can.
Or at least that part of it did, not this so much.
Spinnerack male dodged the stick, won. The stick won and fell on the ground.
I don't know why I'm just using these against everything now, instead of actually being productive. This is just what I've
Picked
decided.
up the stick, won.
Mount Bristol Peak. Uh-oh. When this was all a trick, and I deceived you. This was all a trick. I deceived you. I wish I could put up that picture now, but I can't.
Trove of thief treasure. So let's get the Pokemon with no arms to go in and get this treasure out.
Stop right there! There's no way I'm letting you in. Us real pirates aren't even allowed in here.
Unless it's Gucci.
Don't even think it. We're Team Street Hawk, an exploitation team. You're total cookies.
With a bounty on my head, he says, and then the camera pans up and there's just paper towels.
We'd never lose to a bad guy like you. You were so full of sass today. You were so full of beans.
Beans. Cheese, you've been doing the, or have you been checking the, like, event stages every day? Because you want to make sure you always do, like, the Eevee, Victini, and Meowth stuff.
Here you go. Bitch.
Also, I'm assuming you have jewels, because I think you get those from beating the mega stages. You'll want to hoard those until you get a particular team, and then start using them on Weekend Meowth. And this team involves Mega Mewtwo.
Drowsy relied on Forewarn to evade the attack. Okay. That's interesting.
I can explain it more in the chat later. The actual best team for Weekend Meowth is Mega Salamence, Lugia, Fan Rotom, and a blank space. But Mega Salamence is in like the 400, 500 level range.
Is that just gonna happen every time? No. It just dodges my attacks at random, and good lord, he does a lot of damage. Fine. Dodge this, motherfucker. Uh-oh. That's what you get. Oops.
Perhaps one day Cyndaquil will learn Ember.
Oh, it should soon.
He is no more.
I didn't need the XI seed. I did find spamming Smokescreen and throwing Graveler rocks, or Geopebbles rather. Here's just a Magnezone.
Yeah.
The primary officer in this region. Okay. I want a Magnezone. How do you evolve a Magnezone? Do I have to find an item that's like magnetic field?
Probably. Ah!
I stoned the Drowsy until he went
Show
down.
me where
That
he
is
touched
true.
you.
We stopped him just in time after spending
dying
a day.
and then sleeping for the night. Yeah.
Fortunately, it also took the Drowsy an extra day to get up there too. Well, so far the police that have showed up in this game were only effective because I already did their job for them. All they had to do was, take the guy and push him somewhere else. Oh, okay.
Looker is arguably effective considering the fact that he's one dude that has to do everything, but yeah.
No, he's one dude that pawns all of his responsibilities off of local 10-year-olds.
If he actually had a task force, then maybe they would get stuff done, but nope, it's just him.
Okay, so Bidoof has some special episodes for me.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like 1. Okay, hold on. How much of that is... Yeah, okay.
Why did they keep, all the money?
They apparently get 90% of the reward.
Yeah, that seems kind of garbage.
So, once I eventually get around to recruiting some badass motherfuckers, including things like Articuno, I'm probably just gonna frost over the whole base, because this is some bullshit. They've probably got a bank vault down here that's got about 1.5 million Poke in it, and that shit's mine.
Drop a whale lord on it.
Drop a whale lord on it.
Alright, Edgar, now drop a train on him.
I wasn't planning on messing with the special episodes. That sounds like a I'll do it when I don't feel like progressing type thing to do. Boodaloo? There's Pokemon picking up things in the distance.
It is funny because I need food. Wigglytuff dances with an apple on its head.
Here's some acid rain.
Yeah. Because somebody KO'd a Pokemon with Pursuit while weather was going on. Specifically in Platinum.
All this is Platinum. Yes, I remember the acid rain and how much it burned. I'll remember what I want when I want.
I'm now sad that I didn't give any characters the Mr. Kakashka voice in my Undertale stream. I'm not sure who it would have fit with, though.
That apple will cause me much pain later on? What the fuck? Why?
Maybe like burger pants or something. I sure don't know any other bigot who dreams about the future.
You knew exactly what my problem was with that line. Somehow you knew.
I like random colors.
The proest game that ever did color the text sure was Oot.
Yeah, it liked to color text quite a bit.
It would color things such as the. I don't think it actually ever colored the. It's too bad that it didn't. It would have been a good joke.
I mean, the original NES Zelda did put the number 8 in quotes during the opening text crawl, Link, Zelda, Ganon, and 8 were in quotes. I don't know why.
Oh, is this not supposed to look like this? I was wondering why it's all yellow.
Mr. Kakashka voice goes to Asgore, yeah, pretty much. It's like a trip to the dentist!
Okay, so I guess we're going to a volcano. And, we're gonna go get time gears. But at what point do we get darkness gears? I've been through worse volcanoes.
There was a pretty shitty volcano.
Mount Blaze kicked our ass.
Hello, Grovile.
If a region loses its time gear, then we just make another. Could it be? Yes. It's Grovile.
And the yellow returned.
This morning. Gotta say it every time. And how long do I have free control for before? Yep, okay.
Never gonna
And
get
again,
sucked
how
back
long do I
into
have
that
free
cutscene.
control before? Oh, did I even not? I had free control for a total of 0 frames before it was taken away.
Good. No shirking your work. Short shrift.
Okay.
I like the
But can
golf
you-
course in Alola.
Can you be more specific? Is this just like in the first game where you just have to complete an arbitrary number of missions to get the plot to progress?
You should talk to Team Tasty.
Eid. The Pokemon hasn't returned yet, not that. Somebody. I hate having to go in here and specifically take the job, but I know why it does that, so it's okay. What you got? What? Why can't... Are there none? Is it because I have these? Is it because I have these?
What do you mean?
Does it not let you? No, it just...
The outlaw thing, that's probably just, like, there's nobody that they're going after.
Yeah, I guess not. But Chatot specifically said to check both, and it's like, okay, one of them doesn't have anything, though. Alright. You got it.
I like the group of Poochyena just kind of growling at the message board. Oh, there's Spinda.
Wait a minute. Where was Spinda? I was looking at the chat. You! Give me the thing. Okay, maybe later then. You're clearly out of your mind. Excuse me. What are you doing here? Of course no one can evolve. Why would they be able to? That's nonsense. Well, I expected that the Spinda became important. It was important in the first game. It's gotta be important here. There's no way you're gonna have... No way you're gonna have him, Tell you what, I'll take one of these. I'll hang on to this stuff. You know, in the first game, he started a whole, like, small side quest in the post game that he made a big deal over. I expect he has a similar function here, although it's weird because last time he wasn't just here.
I used Ursaring in XD because it's the first Pokemon you get after your EV. It was pretty decent for a normal type.
Oh, it's not plot? Okay.
Also, I think you can get Teddiursa pretty early on in Crystal, but it's like very rare and only at a specific time of day.
Let's go for it. Remind me to check.
So remember that whole Pokemon tabletop thing that I wanted to do and then just didn't?
Yeah.
When I was first thinking of that, I was trying to think of like if I did a campaign, what starters I would have, and I thought that just having 3 normal types would be, although a bit boring, it would be at least kind of fair and like, I don't know. I thought that Meowth and Teddiursa would work well as 2 of them, but I don't know what the third would be.
Togepi.
But it has 2 evolutions, and one of them is with the stone. And it does not stay pure normal. Actually, it's fairy now, so yeah, that didn't work anyway.
Snubble.
Wait, what? What did that say? Huh.
What the fuck?
Skitty's a stone
Dumb.
evolution, Snubble's fairy now,
what I'm gonna do with
Sentry's
that.
early route garbage. I was trying to think of just another 2-stage normal family that evolves in the 20s.
Snubble.
It's fairy.
Oh, I forgot they changed it to fairy. Never mind.
There's plenty of other cats I could pick. I mean, I could do Glameow. I didn't want 2 of them to be cats, though.
Skitty. Make it as OP as heck.
Yeah.
Now I have Thunderwave. Now I'm in business. I'm glad that holding B and traveling through this doesn't make you stop every time there's a piece of water now. I'm really glad they did that. So it was so annoying in the first game.
I actually forgot about Minchino. It is a stone evolution, but yeah, I kind of like Minchino.
Stone evolution can't do it.
God, I like completely forgot that Pokemon existed. That was weird. I usually don't do that. Considering I even use one. I don't usually use normal types. It had an interesting ability though.
And there's Ember. Alright, we are officially in business.
Yeah, Apom could probably work.
Napalm would work.
I guess I will keep that in mind for when I don't ever do anything with that idea.
Was he in the first room? He didn't seem to show up on the map from what I noticed. So I usually go by the map. Oh, I guess I just missed him. Alright. Well, no harm done. You know, it's like, I am looking away from the game to look at the chat, and I did that when I was in this first room. That's probably why I missed him. I only had 2, so that's fine.
I want to say Apom learns double hit at like level 30 something, but I mean, whatever, it could be changed.
Street Hawk!
Think you're getting enough items here?
Well, some of these are good items.
Yeah. There's that apple that we're apparently supposed to hit.
They took out multiple missions at once in Gates? Why? Why on earth would they do that? Why would they make you go through like a really long dungeon twice just to complete extra missions? That's garbage.
Hi, my name is.
Yes.
Just
I get the feeling that
Snapchat.
this place has got some slave labor going on.
But slave labor is useful.
They pay us such petty amounts that it's like, really another day where we're just gonna do
Well, it's-
missions.
At least it's more of an organization than, like, just the first game where it's like, here's this board, you need to go do this stuff, and it's like, well, we're too good for this mission, but they need your help, you have to do it. And then immediately after that point, you immediately just turn into that person and don't do missions because you're too good for
Because we're
them.
too good for
Like,
them.
it's like you're never gonna be able to do all the missions anyway. So
Okay, take. This. Hold on to this. And I want to take out. This is garbage. And that's all I want to take out. Oh, you know what?
I like the
Here,
music.
actually, let me.
music in the first game is extremely catchy.
It is.
This
I like
one,
the composition in the first game is just
This
fantastic.
one also seems to be
This one's
doing quite well.
this one's okay so far. So far, I like the original better, but that can always change. We're not very
Hold
far
on
into
to
it.
gummies for as long as possible. Spinda can shove them up your ass later. Okay.
Okay.
Not sure what that's supposed to mean.
So should I actually hang on to gummies? Because I usually use them as apples. Like that's why I keep them, because they fill just as much as an apple does. Okay, so let's hang on to the zinc band.
Fun fact, Kif isn't wrong. Okay, I'm curious now.
I'm sure we'll find out when we get there. I'm gonna make 135 bucks. I'm going to
player.
not take any items with me this time. I'm going to deposit all my earnings, which is like $3. I have to wonder, if they got rid of friend areas, then what's the point of having money? Other than buying items from the shop, because that's basically all it was in the first game.
I assume probably buying items in the shop.
That sucks.
Also, I still think you should talk to Team Tasty.
You'll have to direct me to where they are.
They were back there. It's the Wurmple and the Swallow.
Okay, give me a second. I came in here for...
What does the Krogunk do?
We don't know yet. What's up, guys? Yeah, I am aware of this. Yeah.
Okay, so they don't actually say anything interesting. Good to know. Yeah,
No.
whatever.
Sounds real tasty. Okay. So, okay, hang on to those. Krogunk's thing involves wireless communication, never using it. Find Reviver Seed. Yeah, no, you can go to hell. Find Max Elixir. No. Missing Pokemon.
I died.
I died! A Pokemon has vanished. Deliver. Fuck you and your Reviver Seed requirements. What? Hold on. This is. What is this? This. Shit. I want to read the job, damn it. How do I read it? No! How? I want to read what I'm supposed to do.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Why can I not read what I'm supposed to do? It's on the top screen? Oh, no wonder I couldn't see it. Okay. You have to understand that the top screen from where I am is like roughly the size of...
A barge.
It's like twice the size of a quarter. I can't really see it that well. The missing item thing is actually doable. I don't want to give them a reviver seed, though. I want that reviver seed. Okay, so this says... Let me zoom in here. I'm trying to find Shellos, an old friend. My friend must be found. Search for Shellos. This doesn't list a floor. Normally it says you have to go to this floor. And this one's the same thing. I mean, I guess as long as I'm going to Mount Bristle, may as well. I'll take that. I'll take this. Oh, you find the reviver seed and deliver it? Okay. I mean, yeah, that's the Wonder Mail code. I know what that does. I don't know if I want to do all these missions. It's probably for the best. This is a lot of missions, though. I'm going to need some equipment. Okay, so it just says, okay, it's on this. Okay, that's fine then. Deliver an item, you have to bring and give the item. Okay, so when you say deliver an item, you have to bring and give the item, does that mean I have to take one of my reviver seeds and bring it to them and give it to them? Because that's how it was in the first game, and I don't do that. I don't play that game. I worked hard to randomly find my reviver seed. They don't get to have it, or, you know, get it from a mission. Okay, so, in preparation for this dungeon, I'm taking at least 2 of these. Probably a couple orange berries is a good idea. I'm taking the zinc band back. Petra scarf seems like a good idea. And that sounds good to me. And then I think that's fine. I mean, that's also how it worked in the first game. You're not telling me anything new, as far as, like, the Wonder Mail goes. I don't really think that's particularly game-breaking either. That's just convenient. Like, it's ass to grind money in this game. I would much rather just, like, input a Wonder Mail code and then just do that to get the money. Like, there are ones where you give the item you own, and there's ones where you find. It's not cheating. The game's designed that way. In that case, yeah, I'm ditching that job. I'm not doing that. They can't have my reviver seed. Fuck that. Where is it? Oh, here. Yes, it is, Cheese. The whole point of the Wonder Mail system is you enter in a code. Like, it was so that Nintendo could generate codes and hand out missions for people to do, and so that the game could generate them on their own that could be redone. Like, that's the whole point. If someone reverse engineered it and figured out, like, what the codes mean, that's, you know, that's not cheating. That's just knowing what the codes mean. That's like saying if a game made up a language you weren't supposed to know, but you knew what the language was or how to translate it, then that's cheating. I can't agree with that at all. That's stupid. What the fuck? Are these different? Oh no, these are the ones I got. Okay, so... No. Oh shit. I have A and B backwards. We're getting rid of that. I'm not doing that. So I have to go to 7, 9, and 2 random floors for C rank missions. Sounds good to me. I think we can do that. I think we got it.
So anyway, since I heard the second half of that conversation, would you say that in Animal Crossing, like, using the codes that people crack to get, like, infinite money and stuff would also not be cheating then?
You mean like using the Tom Nook password to just get 30,000 bells?
Yeah.
No, that's not cheating.
I guess that's a weird way to look at it.
I mean, it's not. You're not, like... You're not making the game do anything it's not already explicitly programmed to do. It's not cheating. Oh, I have to actually accept the jobs. That's probably a good idea. I'm sitting here like, why is it not listed as a thing? Okay, that's fine. Let me save again. Because I did one whole thing, I have to save again. I don't like that I have to wait for the top screen to decide to transition before I can do, like, menu stuff. That's weird.
So what are we doing here then? Just finding yokelmans.
What am I doing? This is what I'm doing.
God.
Yeah, we're just doing rescue missions right now because the plot wills it,
Yeah.
and
You have to waste enough time until the game wants you to continue.
yeah, which is fine because
Leveling up and stuff.
yeah, I could use the levels. My team rank could use the levels. I assume ranks work the same way in this game that they did in the other one. Okay, so we're gonna swap that off. You can have either of those. I'm gonna do this.
One of these days I'm going to find a Venomoth in this Safari.
Cheat codes are explicitly programmed into a game, but then you're, like, if you use those, A, they're explicitly marked as cheats. B, you're not hacking the game to get it to do anything it's not already designed to do. You're not cheating. You're just you're using the game's own cheapness against it, which is fine. You can do that. You know, some would argue it makes the game less fun if you do that. And in some ways it does, and in some ways it doesn't. Like, if you give yourself a mission in this to give you a bunch of money just because you don't want to farm for money, like, have you lost any fun out of the game by doing that? No, you've probably saved yourself time and effort that you weren't going to spend anyway. So it's fine. And, like, as an example, the Animal Crossing speedrun actually does use the 30,000 bells code to just get money. Which, you know, it's fine, because if not, then it would be like a 1 week speedrun or some shit.
It just depends on what the thing is. I don't know. I would argue that the password system in this game, if used not as intended, is cheating. But if you want to do it to save time, then I mean, whatever. I'd say it's comparable to using the GTS give yourself anything exploit.
That I would count as cheating, though, because that's, like, actually tricking the game into doing something that it's not supposed to do. It's external to the game, but it's still doing it.
Why is your crotch bleeding?
Well, you know what, Cheese? I'm sorry. I don't very much give a shit. If I decide I'm going to use one of those missions to get a bunch of money, that's what I'm going to do. Because my definition of cheating is modifying the game against its original intent / its original coding. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't want to leave. That is not what I want to do. Yes.
Let's ask the same question 4 times.
Yeah, I don't know why. Well, actually, no, I do. Honestly, I'm glad it does that, because, like, if you accidentally say yes and you leave the dungeon, that fucking sucks. I would much rather have it be tedious than, like, accidentally leave the dungeon. Oh, this is not going to end well. Do I have anything else I can deal with? Oh, shit. I didn't even know I was out of that. Okay, well, let's set this.
It used mud sports, so I don't know if that makes it immune.
I wouldn't expect as such.
I mean, it should be immune anyway, but since this game's rules are different.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's fine. We'll just do this. I'll just. Yeah. This will work. There we go. Making good use of those geopebbles.
So we've got geopebbles and gravella rocks. Is there also like a golem boulder?
Oh, there wasn't in the first game. Okay, you. Save you. Okay. No. Yes. Let me check actually my mission objectives here. Okay, I have to go to 7 and 9. Alright, perfect, good. So I got the other 2 that weren't marked. Nice. So I do this. It's a slow tactic, but it's working. Wow, I am so glad that didn't poison me. Please do that, thank you. Also, that reminds me, I have items that I just didn't equip. I'm gonna eat one of these.
Street Hawk.
Street Hawk. No, I'm not going to admit it's cheating, because that implies that it's necessarily cheating. And that you're absolutely right. And I don't agree to that notion at all. I was, let's see, is this a special defense? Yeah. In this dungeon, that's not going to be of much use. I'll just give myself this for now. Oops. Wow, that was dumb. That was so stupid. Not paying attention. Okay, you need to stop that. You please need to stop that. Actually, you know what? Okay.
Okay.
Good. Oh, that's okay. I got two
Well,
of
that
them
might be
anyway.
the first time in history someone has died from constrict.
That was my fault for not paying attention. That's okay. I got two of them anyway. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
They're loud eaters, aren't they?
Alright, here we go. The GTS exploit is different because you're specifically using hardware, even if external to the system, to change the behavior of the game. The GTS doesn't exist anymore, so the behavior should be that it doesn't connect at all, but when you trick the IP that it looks for into looking for your router rather than what it's supposed to, that's not above board. And even that's debatable. You could say that because it's not modifying the game itself that it's not cheating, and I would be okay with that, except for the fact that you can get like illegitimate stuff through that, and that's not good. So really? Again? Oh, when is this game gonna progress?
They were saying that the missions don't count as completed if you lose.
Oh, really? Huh. That sucks. Well, okay. 3 days of doing a mission, that's what it was in the first game. So that, I guess, matches up. Alright, well then, in that case, in the interest of just getting this done quickly, fuck that noise. I'm just gonna do these, because they're easy and quick. Find Sleep Seed. I think I have Sleep Seeds.
Sleep Seeds.
Get rid of these. I don't... Wait, they're gone from my jobs list. The ones that I finished. Are you sure they don't count as done? Okay, how am I doing here? Yeah, I'll go with that. I guess I don't really need to prepare otherwise. Oh, did I take the jobs? Yes, I did. Okay. Let's just do this just to get it over with. There's the destination floor. Kill you. Oh, no.
So is there ever an explanation given as to why the Pokemon living in these mystery dungeons just attack everything on sight?
I have thought a lot about that too, and there's not an explanation that I know of. Also, what is this guy just doing in a hallway? Stop using Mud Sport. Okay.
Been driven insane.
Oh, yeah, that's right. In the first game, it was all the, like, natural disturbances pissing them off. I'm glad there was a sleep seat there, because I forgot to get one. Wait a second, does this not have a destination floor? No, it does. It's just not this floor. Okay. You guys have fun over there. I did go to the beach and enter the cave. That is exactly where I am now, if I'm not mistaken. Unless it's a different cave. I found the sleep seed. So that... it needs to be a specific one. That's interesting. Okay. Not just any one will do.
Information that we didn't need to know. Piss filter is a Desmond bug.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. I don't know what else it would be. This Moon generally does a pretty good job, honestly. There aren't many games that I've seen that have, like, significant issues in it. Like, the occasional little hiccup here and there, but nothing major. The only game that I know that just completely breaks is Rhythm Heaven.
I don't know what that voice was supposed to be.
Okay, so please let me get on with my life.
I am the beekeeper! Oh god, I wrote that. Mega Blaziken is extremely satisfying in Shuffle. I enjoy my fire team.
What is this fucking garbage? What are you doing? Okay, sounds like fun. So today we get to identify feet.
No. Feet. Just in case you didn't remember.
I love it when the game shows you things that literally just happened. Like, this was at least a little while ago, so this is fine.
Yeah.
But in the first game, there were so many times where it's
Yeah, it was like-
oh yeah, this person told me this thing, and it was literally not more than 30 seconds ago that it happened, and we flash back to it. It's like, come on!
I do not know my Pokedex footprints. No, not at all.
I don't. So, I hope that's not needed.
It'll be fine.
Okay, I mean...
I'm not gonna do that now. Yeah, Porygon's just a rectangle.
Look at the book. Okay. Okay.
Alrighty.
Blastoise, Nidoking.
I'm gonna say Luxray out of the choices. Oh, yeah, there's your hint. There we go.
It has eyes that can see through anything?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's Luxray.
What the fuck? I didn't know that about it.
Yep, it does have X-ray in its name. Blazileaf?
It's not Blaziken, I know that.
Yeah.
It's a leaf Pokemon. Okay, that's fine. Jesus, that's a weird one.
That's C-Dot.
Is it C-Dot? Glossier, huh? I guess. Jesus, what is that?
Or no, Shieldon? Yeah. No, I think it's Ladybot. Yeah. That looks like a Snorlax.
Yeah, that's definitely a Snorlax.
Bro.
Yeah, that's the only bird here, that's right.
Well, Blaziken also, but it has like weird feet.
Yeah, no, Blaziken's is just 3 dots.
Oh, is that it? Okay. That sure was a thing.
Completely perfect, except you were slow as shit.
Here, you get $1,000, but we're gonna keep 90% of it.
So you get $1. That's how that math works. When you're in the mob, what are we gonna get? $3? I don't know what a life seed is. That's new.
Can you believe it? Habibit. Twinkie House.
There's gonna be a mission, like a rescue mission, to go get that fucking apple, isn't there?
So it's an HP up, okay then.
Alright. Joy Seed is an instant level up. Oh yeah, that's right. The Joy Seed is supposed to be like unique to the Joy Tower in the first game, and I guess here they're just kind of giving it to me. That's okay. Yeah, I'll save it. I'll save my adventure. Actually, it sure is 12:30. We probably need to stop. Let's see what the next objective is first. More talking.
Yeah!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Yeah. No.
Top menu.
Oh. We can rename the team at any time. I don't know why we want
Send
to.
demo dungeon.
Okay. Change windows. Sure. Gotta save that adventure we just had. Okay.
Good.
Alright, well, that's that then.
Okay.
Get the hell out.